You're listening to Independent TV 7. Baba Ijesha accused of molesting another 8-year-old girl. 7,000 signed petition against his release. Another man accuses him, Baba Ijesha, of molesting an 8-year-old girl in Oshodi area of Lagos State. Another Nigerian man has accused the embattled actor, Baba Ijesha, of defiling an 8-year-old girl when he was living in Oshodi. Apart from accusing a 7-year-old girl, now it's still now released that he has, molested another 8-year-old girl. The man identified as Enying's baby on Instagram alleged that the actor, who's currently being held in police custody for allegedly molesting a 14-year-old girl, was caught for a similar crime while he was in Oshodi. Talking to actress Iyabo Ojo's page, the man called on justice to be served and urged the actress to ensure that justice is served in the ongoing case. According to him, Baba Ijesha can never change as he was caught sleeping with an 8-year-old girl while still staying at Mafoluku in Oshodi. He said in his words, at Iyabo Ojo, please let her get justice. I am forced to speak out this same thing that happened years ago with Baba Ijesha in Mafoluku, Oshodi, at his former street named Akakun. He was also caught sleeping with a little girl at the age of 8. Then before he relocated from Mafoluku, he can never change. Woman like Hanima. So many people have been accusing Baba Ijesha, and he was accused lately that even the 14-year-old girl that they said he molested, that sexual assault was resulted, that the girl was 7 years old, even when Baba Ijesha first molested her 7 years ago. And the report has it now that even as the girl has become 14 years old, Baba Ijesha again went back to assault the girl or sexual harassment. But now a report has it again that apart from the 14-year-old girl, Baba Ijesha has also committed this crime in Mafoluku, Oshodi, where he was staying before. The girl is about 8 years old that Baba Ijesha went to assault again, and 7,000 signed petition has been against Baba Ijesha's release, though he's still in police custody for trial, and he will still go to court. It's court that will give the verdict. They said over 7,500 petitioners have kicked against the release of Nollywood actor Olanrewaju Omiyinka, popularly known as Baba Ijesha. The actor was arrested for allegedly assaulting the 14-year-old foster daughter of a popular comedian, Adekola Adekoya, also called Princess. The petition, which was composed by the Aunt Landers Bethel Foundation on behalf of the teenager's foster mother, Princess, was titled Olanrewaju James Omiyinka must not be released in Nigeria for defiling a 7-year-old girl. Checks by the news medium revealed that as of Monday afternoon, there were over 7,600 signatories on www.change.organization, the petition portal. The police public relations officer in the state, Muyiwa Adejobi, said there was substantial evidence against the actor as he was caught in the act. The PPRO stated, based on preliminary findings, the suspect started sexually assaulting the victim since she was 7 years old. The suspect confessed to the crime and was also captured by CCTV camera in the house of the complainant. Some Nollywood actors, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and government agencies have all taken interest in the case, insisting that they will not allow the case to be swept under the carpet. But the question now is, Baba Ijesha, did he really sleep with the girl, or was there any contact, or was there any sexual contact? According to the first report, we heard that Baba Ijesha only was caressing or touching the girl in question, but nothing really happened as a rape or as a mutual intention. But it has been said that when the girl in question was 7 years old, Baba Ijesha has molested the girl before. Either there was penetration or there was ejaculation, or either there were contact. Then we never knew because there was no report that was carried out as at that time. But in this recent one, that after 7 years, he now came back, to come and continue where he stopped from. But the CCTV camera only showed that he was touching the girl in question, but there was no penetration, there was no rape case that was recorded through that CCTV camera. So now somebody is now claiming again and laying accusation that when Baba Ijesha was still in Oshodi, Mafoluku, before he packed out of that place or relocated, that he had already had carnal knowledge of another 8-year-old girl. That is what is being reported now. That due to that, his case now should be elongated in the police station. That he now is now summoning Iyabo Ojo, who has been on the edge and the fight for injustice about the rape concerning that little 14-year-old girl, that Baba Ijesha must not be released. And she has been so strong on this case, as if, I don't know if Baba Ijesha has any offense that he has offended Iyabo Ojo earlier before now. And meanwhile, the foster child of the princess, of so-called princess, who is saying with princess, you understand, is not even related to Iyabo Ojo. And the question is, even can they even ask the lady or the girl, the 14-year-old girl, what really transpired between she and Baba Ijesha? They would have, understand, because all this case, I don't know why so many people are having interest. Now they said there's 7,000 signed petition. In another line says 7,005, and now it's up to 7,600 signed petition over just this case. I don't know what people want to gain on this case, because there was no penetration, there was no penetration, there was no penetration, there was no sex, or there was no rape in this issue, because they now are claiming that the CCTV camera caught him having carnal knowledge of that girl. And though there was no penetration, it was only, he said, he was just touching the girl. Maybe through that touching could lead to some other things, but as it is now, the man is still in police custody and needs to be charged to court. It's only court that can give verdict. Either he should be jailed, because in a rape case in Nigeria, as it is, they say either 14 years or 21 years thereabout. But it is the court that will give us the final verdict or the final judgment about this rape case. Though rape case is not a good one in the world, rather, not even only Nigeria. It's not a good thing. I didn't say what Baba Ijesha did is wrong, is right rather, because what he did was wrong. Having carnal knowledge of a young lady and molesting that person sexually. But as it is, when that girl was 7 years old, that's a bad one at that. But now the girl is 14 years old, so she knows her left from her right. They would have had a mutual agreement on how they want to. You understand? I don't want to mention that. They would have had mutual agreement on maybe sleeping together or sleeping with each other. But notwithstanding, I believe the girl is old enough. But notwithstanding, I would like you to share your comment. That's just my opinion. I would like you to lay your comments in this article. Either Baba Ijesha should be jailed, or they should pardon him, or he should rather seek for appeal. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.